Hi, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 13th to June 19th. Let's do a quick energy check-in here for this week. I feel like you might be walking away from a situation, like kind of just creating some distance, not necessarily like permanently walking away, but I feel like you're refocusing your energy onto things that make you happy. So it's like you're just rearranging your energy here, like what we're kind of giving our attention to. Believe the best is yet to come. Beautiful. And I feel like you're also focused on the exciting things that you want to see happen for your life and the things that you kind of see coming for you. I feel like your focus again is on your joy, on your pleasure, on your delight, on your empowerment, things that make you happy, things that uplift you, things that contribute to your growth. So that's where you're headed. This is all about you focusing on evolving more and to use the skills that you have learned up until now. So whether those are little skills or just life lessons, just the wisdom that you've acquired over a period of time, you're applying a lot of that and making something out of it. So it's like you're kind of creating a whole new beautiful chapter for yourself or reality for yourself. And you are choosing to believe that things can really transform for you in the way that you truly desire. Like you're ready for things to work. You're ready for things to transform. You're ready for the happiness, the joy, the success, the accomplishments. That's what you want to embrace, and that's what you're focusing on, which is very empowering here. So very beautiful energies that I see here for you, Leo. Let's see what else. What other energies do we have here for Leo this week? What other energies do we have here for Leo? Yeah, I see like you're very focused on your dreams. I see you being very protective of your dreams as well. So very discerning about maybe who you tell certain details or information with. I kind of see you being very like good with your words, actually. I feel like you're kind of also ready to close up some chapters here. I feel like there may be some friendships or connections specifically that I'm seeing that are just really no longer resonating with you. I also kind of see you closing up some chapters that actually you may not have even spoken to these people in a long time, but I feel like you're clearing the energy of certain experiences from your past. I really feel like a lot of you can sense that like, okay, I'm at this like end road for myself here on this pattern or this cycle that I've been in. And I'm ready for, again, that new reality, that new shift and change. It's like, I can't really go much further than this anyway. So this rock bottom is not like you're hitting rock bottom. This is the end of a certain path where like, there's nothing left on this specific path where you need to learn you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn on this specific journey and you're ready to shift and maneuver onto something else. So this is a shift in reality, like a timeline kind of shift here for you, Leo. And I feel like it's going to be a very good one. I feel like it's going to be refreshing and new with just newer people, newer connections, newer experiences, things that will contribute to your growth. Let's see what else. Moonlight. Okay, so I'm hearing like ready to be seen more. So maybe some of you are bringing forward or you're presenting a side of yourself that maybe you haven't really allowed other people to see before. This is interesting. I feel like you're coming out of some kind of like, I don't know if hiding is the right word because I don't feel like it was necessarily hiding, but it was more of, I think that like there was just some parts of you that were still being developed. This is interesting. This could be like a skill. It could be a talent of yours or something that you've just been really working on for a long time. Like it was not yet ready to be revealed. And now I kind of feel like you are getting ready to make some kind of reveal. You've been nurturing something for quite some time in yourself. And up until now, I feel like maybe you still felt like, oh, I still have this part to work on, or I still kind of want to get stronger in this area before I kind of, step onto this path, or I make this debut, or I kind of reveal this thing. So I feel like you are, I think this new path of yours, the one where we're closing up one chapter and stepping onto a new one, is going to involve you being transparent about something that you've been working through or working on for quite some time. It's almost like people are going to see a whole new side of you. Something that you can do. I feel like you're going to surprise people. I'm getting the sense of that. Or just, I don't know, others kind of looking at you like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Or I didn't know that you had an interest in that. Or I didn't know you were working on that. I feel like you're going to catch some people by surprise here. Yeah, interesting. Beautiful. Okay, let's do some more. What else? Look at that. Adventure. Taking risks is what I heard. So maybe some of you are taking some risks, a leap of faith. Some of you may be going out on something by yourself, maybe doing something on your own. So you could be walking away from certain connections or dynamics or things like you're distancing yourself. Yeah. I feel like there may be also some connections here that you feel like are like you're outgrowing. And it's almost like the longer you stay in that space, the more uncomfortable it becomes, because there is going to be a greater dissonance. So also what I'm seeing here is don't worry too much about that. Because what they're telling me is that just naturally, because as you continue to grow, as you continue to evolve and your frequency goes up, just naturally by just the law of the universe, you will, kind of be guided out of the frequencies or the energies that cannot sustain, your newer frequency. So it'll just kind of naturally shift on its own. So don't worry too much about that. I'm hearing from Spirit to just continue to focus on your growth, to continue to focus on, moving forward. And the rest of the stuff will kind of take care of itself in a very natural way. So you can, release some of the stress and the pressure of, how am I going to move forward here? Like, I really want to go in this direction. I just don't know how to get there. Like, I feel like I'm stuck, or there's this barrier, or there's this block. And sometimes that block is, relationships, or it's like a certain kind of relationship, or it's, a certain kind of career or an expectation from society, or it's money, or it's, whatever it is. I'm hearing from Spirit, it's like, release your worries, surrender your worries to how something is going to move forward, and just focus on your growth. And whatever it is that you're doing a great job, and just continue down that path and co-create. Like, you're going to be co-creating with Spirit here. You're being guided to where you need to go. So it's like, sometimes we don't always see it, but we are being helped by, our guides and even our higher self. Like, the more we can kind of really listen to our intuition, our higher self is always speaking to us in that way. Commitment. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. What is this about here? So I am seeing that if there is a connection with you and someone else, I'm seeing that something is kind of still in this incubation period. Like, it's not time yet for something to fully it's growing. There's something growing. There's something being nurtured. There's a connection that's being nurtured on an energetic level. And I'm also hearing that I feel like there's something here that you're really detaching yourself from. I feel like you're detaching yourself from having to try to figure out when something is going to happen or how it's going to happen. And I feel like by you doing that, you're going to have more energy to put on the things that you do have control over. And it's like with this commitment card, I'm also seeing that you're prioritizing your commitments in a way that it's going to work for you. Like, you're kind of you're taking almost like a realistic, practical look at a situation and assessing, like, how much control do I really have over this? Like, yes, I want this, but there's only so much I can do about it. But over here with my career, or with my work, or our new life path, or, like maybe even like finding a new place to live, whatever it is, I feel like you're going to just shift your focus onto things that you do have something that you can work with, like you can do something with. Because sometimes when it comes to relationships, we don't have control over the other person, right? Like, we're not supposed to. So sometimes we just kind of need to let things be in the way that they need to be, and release the attachment to the outcome. And I feel like you're doing that this week, and I think that's going to help with the other areas in your life here. Yeah, see, you're using that wisdom. And I really picked up on that earlier. I feel like you're using a lot of those experiences that life has taught you up until now. And you're ready to go to that next level. You're ready to take that. You're taking all those those experiences, and you're going to apply them. You're going to see how they apply to this next stage in your life. You're going to it's going to really come in handy. It's going to be very clear. You may even look back at some things and think, oh, like, no wonder I went through that, because it's really, serving me well right now in this particular situation. I'm really glad I went through that now. So you're going to really be seen as a wise soul. Some of you are really also acknowledging your own inner wisdom. So really kind of looking at yourself and having a newfound appreciation and clarity of how much your soul has evolved and grown over time. So there's a lot of self-love there as well. I think that you can also be a source of wisdom for those around you as well. I feel like a lot of people are going to start seeing you in that way, for those who this message resonates. Okay. Let's do an animal message here for Leo. Think on your feet. So I feel like you're kind of taking things day by day here. I think that there is quite a bit that is unknown to you. I think that, life is shifting and changing, but I think that there's a lot of new beginnings that just seem kind of I'm not really sure when they're going to happen or how they're going to happen. So I can kind of feel like there's this big question mark around this new beginning. And I feel like some things may happen a bit unexpectedly, but they're going to happen at the right time when they're meant to happen, which I know sounds really cliche, but I just feel like it's almost kind of preparing ourselves for the unexpected. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know. Let me get some more information on this, because I know that's really general. What else do we need to know about this? I kind of feel like there's something unexpected or all of a sudden that's going to come in here for you. I'm not sure if it'll necessarily happen this week, but I feel like those energies are kind of amping up. Dream the world into being. I feel like there's something here that's coming towards you that you've been manifesting. We have a lot of dream cards here: believing in yourself, dream, moonlight, adventure, wisdom. There's a lot of this manifestation, what we have been calling in. So putting a lot of energy into what we're calling in. And I kind of feel like there's something that will kind of come in all of a sudden. And it may be something you don't see coming, something that's a little bit hidden in the dark that's not yet being revealed to you. And there may be something that comes in, maybe an offer or an opportunity or an epiphany. Maybe you may even have a realization, something that actually shows up in your dreams, and it's going to guide you to the next thing. And you may even feel this sense of I need to act on this right now, or I need to make a decision right now. But I also feel in this up until now, you might have had that time to really think about when this does approach you, you'll have an answer ready, or you'll have your decision ready. So I kind of feel like when the universe can kind of sense that you are ready for this shift, that you've made your decision, something is going to come towards you here. So very beautiful, Leo. I feel like you have some unexpected offers or opportunities on the way as well. So beautiful. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Leo.